Hey, my name is Casey Graham, founder of Gravy, and one of the questions that we get asked is, what's the difference in Gravy and collections? And there's a huge difference. Let me give you a couple of them. Number one is the collection companies, they use fear tactics to get people to respond. We believe that fear tactics are a thing of the past. We know they work. We just refuse to use them. Using fear to get a customer to pay you is a great way to get that customer to not pay you for very much longer. And you may get their money short term, but you're going to lose long-term brand, long-term loyalty with the customer. You're going to lose all of that. So we do not like fear. What we choose is empathy. We believe that listening to a customer, extending empathy, hearing what they have to say, and connecting with them on a personal level that's one-on-one, where they feel like, man, this company's actually listening to me. Even if they're having a hardship or a tough time, it's way better. So that's number one. We don't use fear tactics. Number two is collections company, they wait way too long to communicate with your customer. So a lot of you guys, whether you have subscriptions or payment plans or somebody owes you money for something, you're sending this to collections at some period after 30 days or after 60 days or 90 days. And this collection company just comes out of nowhere and it's boom, this third party, and they black eye your customer. They use a fear tactic to get them back in. Well, you know, if that's the way you want to handle business, you're probably not somebody that we want to work with, because we don't believe that's how customers need to be treated nor respond well to it. So what we believe is timeliness. So staying on top of it. If there's a failed credit card payment, that they're contacted within a business day. We believe that you should be on top of it via email. You should use multiple channels, text, phone call, whatever it is, to touch base quickly with the customer, because that oftentimes brings the customer back online quickly and they'll pay you for longer. And they just appreciate that you're on top of it a lot of the times, versus this out of nowhere, their credit card fails. Sometimes they don't even know it, and then boom, they get sent to collections. That's no good. And then number three, collections, they are a third party. So they are another company, and they are this company, and everybody knows they're a collections company when the call sent or the letter sent to somebody's house. We choose to be what we use the term called invisible dignity. Now, what that means is that we're invisible to your customer base, and we treat them with dignity. So we use your domain, we use your systems, we work with you. They're going to think they're dealing with you and your company. But the best part about this is you don't have the cost associated with having somebody on your staff that has to do this all the time. That's where the whole idea of Gravy came from. It's like, what's the difference? How do you create a middle ground in this whole thing of credit card failure and recovering payments? What does that look like? And that's what we've been able to do. We have a whole US-based team of unbelievable people that every single day focus on recovering failed revenue for your organization. So if you're interested in this and you don't want to go the collections route, that's not who you are, and you just want to have somebody on top of this all the time, book a call and we would love to talk with you about how we can bring some Gravy money back into your organization.